Nostalgia and really good sound coming together in one amazing wood music center. We call it a music center because it's not just what you're seeing right there with the turntable that you can play, but it also has your Bluetooth, your CD player, your cassette player. It plays MP3 files. It has an AM/FM radio. All of this in this beautiful wood housing with so much detail, even inside of the wood etching. It's like fabric. It really is beautiful. On a sale price right now of $109.98 and 5 easy payments. Oscar Duvall brings it to us. Great to see you.
Good to see you too.
Let's go through colors real quick. Next
Sure.
to you, right here. Well, where are we? Okay, next to you is the antique white.
Antique white.
And then in the middle here is the graphite. And then this right here is your cherry. And yes, this is wood.
Yeah, so you're looking at something that basically, you really do feel like an adult because you're basically buying furniture for your house.
I love that.
So you're looking for whatever color is going to fit your decor, but this is what it does. It does everything because it's going to play your records, it's going to play your CDs, it's going to play your tapes. It's going to stream all your music through Bluetooth from all your devices, and it can stream your music out from this to, let's say, all your headphones that are out there too. If you have like a high-end Bose system, you can plug directly out to it, so it does quite a bit. But just to kind of give you an idea, since it's an analog tuner, it also has an AM/FM radio inside of it.
I can't believe that.
But it also has an analog tuner. So what that does is either sound is going to be warmer, it's going to be crisper, it's going to give you that nice warm fuzzy feeling like you're sitting by the fire with a little wine, a little Chardonnay, and you're listening to the amazing music.
I would love that.
But most of us nowadays...
In my fuzzy clothes.
Like the fuzzy clothes, you know, those little fuzzy slippers. It's going to play all your records from these little guys like this to all the way to these big guys and everything in between.
Yeah, I think you asked me last time we were presenting this. And by the way, he's so right. The sound is so much warmer. It really is amazing. I think you asked me my first cassette single.
What was your first?
You have a cassette single?
I do have a cassette single.
Like, do you remember cassette singles?
It plays these
I vividly
too.
remember going to Tower Records and the wall of singles and wanting, and I think they were like $3 and like wanting to buy them. But he asked me this and I didn't remember, and then I looked back and thought, and I remembered, it was New Kids on the Block. I'm pretty sure it was Hangin' Tough.
Okay, mine was, what was mine? It was Beastie Boys.
Yes,
Licensed to Ill.
His is much better. No shade on NKO TV, but Beastie Boys, that's pretty OG.
But the funny thing is, I remember that distinctly because riding on my little red BMX bike all the way up to that store to buy, because I had my allowance and I was able to buy that one tape, but it plays it. So I can grab that tape and it drops right into the side, just like that. So it plays your tapes, it plays your records, it plays your CDs, but it also does something else too. Right in the front, I'm going to show you. It's got a little USB port right there. And what that does is I can put a little thumb drive right into that, and I can press this button, and that records everything that's on my record, everything that's on my tape, anything that's on my CD, and put it right to a little thumb drive.
And why is that important? Because here's the thing, those cassettes that you might have are going to die. They're literally going to disintegrate.
True.
They will be gone. So then that keeps it. I've got cassettes, like those mixtapes that like my dad used to make for me, or like old boyfriends, or like when I used to like follow Dave Matthews around and like bootleg those tapes. Now you can put them onto MP3s. And same thing with your records. Like they have a better propensity for being injured, hurt, broken, scratched.
All right, I have to ask.
Sure.
Favorite Dave Matthews song?
Oh, that's probably Satellite. I'm probably a little old school. I love Crash Into Me as well. I love Granny.
Two-Step for me.
Two-Step.
Love Two-Step. But this is what brings all that great music back to life. Now, your grandparents probably have these old records, these old 78s, these old 33s. Well, it works with this. So they bought all that music for a specific reason. Maybe it was their first dance. Maybe it was the first date. Maybe they were setting up the mood for maybe that proposal for the wedding. But this is how you bring class back.
Yes.
Because this is going to be amazing. And it also has Bluetooth for everybody else that's more in the modern age. So let's say if you're into streaming music, well, this is all you do. You press play on your phone, and it sends music directly to your player. I can make it louder. You can even make it louder here.
And I know it's hard to tell, but it is a warmer sound because of the wood.
But the music is warmer. doesn't have that cold digital feel to it.
Yeah.
And the nice thing too is, let's say if you're one of those people that have, let's say, what was that one song that you listen to all the time?
Oh, got the pressure of a song.
You know, it's that song that you would play, but you would actually put it back to the beginning before you would let it end because you wanted to play it again.
You wanted to hear it over and over and over again. I can't think of one right now, but I know there is one.
Okay, so but you probably annoyed a lot of people with that.
Uh-huh.
So what's nice about this is that you can grab a Bluetooth headset, put this on, and it's got a second Bluetooth that'll send whatever you're listening to on here to your headsets too. So you can listen to everything in your own enjoyment. No one's going to be bothered by it. Or you can really, if you really want to stick it to them and basically play all that great music, you can blare it from the speakers here, or you can actually plug your Bose to the back of this too, or higher end speakers to really take advantage of that too.
I will say recently it has been Waffle House by the Jonas Brothers that I have been playing on repeat over and over again and bugging my kids like so bad. So there is that song. Cherry's the most popular. Then there is the Graphite, and then there is also the White, which is called Antique White. It's 5 easy payments of $22 to get this home right now, which is a great price when you think you're getting not only the record player, CD player, cassette player, MP3, AM/FM radio, plus it records all of those things, Bluetooth. I also, while I do love music and I listen to music a lot, I also love podcasts and I love audiobooks and I love all of that.
You can still use it.
Bluetooth that.
Yes.
I love YouTube Shorts. Like you can Bluetooth all of that and listen to spoken word.
Yeah, because it's got Bluetooth in and Bluetooth out. So if anybody that streams or listens to the music on an iPad or iPhone or any other kind of phone, anything that's got Bluetooth, you can stream in or out of it. I like this. The fact that I can grab a record. Let's say this is the record I own, and I can legally put this record in here. I can press play. I can put a little thumb drive into here because, you know, I want to listen to that music inside my car. Maybe I want to transfer all that old music that my grandparents used to listen to, put it onto my PC because I can't find it. I can't Shazam it because it just doesn't exist. I could put it right into that, and then I press this button. And when I press that button, it records everything that's either on my CD, that's on my record or my tape, and put everything directly onto it. To me, having full control, it says everything. And the nice thing is that I can close this up. It hides all my technology. Everything is in there. It does so much, but now it's furniture. It's wood construction. It's something that I can basically display, and when people walk inside the house, they say, "Ooh, what's that? What does that do?" And that's when you go into the whole thing, well, let me show you. And then you show off these amazing records that you have.
It's really pretty. I feel like Victor's a name that we know as well. Just like a brand name that is really, really well done.
Yeah, well, they've been around for over 100 years.
Yeah.
And nowadays, like a lot of your artists are actually coming out on records. So you got Taylor Swift coming on records. You have Linkin Park on records. You have Coldplay on records. And they're becoming collectibles now, very expensive. There actually is one by Jefferson Jet, which is a record. And if you break the record, well, like, you know what's actually inside the record?
What?
It's filled with rum and Coke. So the whole idea is if you break your record, you can still drink it.
That's not true.
That is true.
There's not rum and Coke inside of record.
There is rum and Coke inside a record. Look it up. There is a rum and Coke record out there. It's about $200, but it's actually a real thing. Some people actually,
just that record, not all records.
No, not all records. No, I
so
wouldn't recommend breaking your records for rum and Coke because that's just insane.
Listen, that's not so bad though. Okay, Cherry's the most popular. We have fewer than 200 left to go around. Then there is the Graphite, and then there is that Antique White. It is a wonderful, warm sound, and what a gift to yourself this one is. Oscar, you are such a wealth of knowledge. I love it. I'm looking up the Rum and Coke record.
Look it up.
Thanks.
I'll take that for Christmas.
All right, QVC.com for that one. Good to see you. Merry Christmas, friend. Hey, Globe Electric.